MEC Gordon Kegakilwe, who died of COVID-19 related complications. For more on the story, we're joined by Sellwane Khakhau. She spoke to Packet Seaketso, SANCO Northwest Provincial Secretary, and Smuts, Matshe, the SACP Northwest Provincial Chairperson.
Well, we're coming to you from outside the provincial office of the ANC here in Mahikeng. You know, tributes are still pouring in there for the late MEC of Corporate Governance and Traditional Affairs, MEC Gordon Kegakilwe, who passed away yesterday following a short illness, we understand, that is related to COVID-19. Tributes still pouring in from different parts of the province. We've heard from different political parties. We've heard also from just members of the public, and we've also hearing now from some of the alliance partners of the ANC here in the province. Amongst them is SANCO, and we're going to speak now to the Provincial Secretary of SANCO here in the Northwest, Packet Seaketso. Ntate Packet, thank you so much for joining us. Firstly, let's pass our condolences also to you, because we know that you were also somebody who worked quite closely with the late MEC Gordon Kegakilwe as a senior manager in his office. But how is this received by SANCO in the province?
It is very sad and regrettable that we have lost the frontline trooper of the pandemic, COVID-19, who has been very selfless, who has worked very hard to make sure that he leads and participates in the command council of the ANC, and make sure that he moves or he crisscross the province to make sure that people observe the lockdown regulation of social distancing, issues of making sure that people do have masks, people do have running water from taps so that they can wash their hands. But from the side of the South African National Civic Organization, we have lost a soldier who has an unfinished story. We were looking forward to see him making sure that this pandemic, we flatten the curve in the Northwest Province so that all our people must be safe from this pandemic. And we urging the community of the Northwest to say we must keep social distancing, wear our mask in public places, make sure that we wash our hands every now and then, every 20 minutes. But to the family, as SANCO, we are saying, ANC has lost a stalwart. The alliance in the Northwest Province had a good working relations with Comrade Gordon, including in the department that he was appointed or attached to. He was like an ordinary member of the Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, but he was the MEC. He was hands-on. Now we're saying it is very sad, it is very regrettable to lose him at this point in time, because we expected more from him, including fight of this pandemic.
Thank you very much. The Provincial Secretary of SANCO here in the Northwest, Packet Seaketso. We also have the Provincial SACP here, and Smuts, thank you, Matshe, thank you so much also for joining us. We also extend our condolences to you as well. Also tell us the role that the late MEC played also in not just the ANC in the province, but also in governance. And what does that mean to you, his loss, that is?
Well, firstly, to convey our message of condolences to the Kegakilwe family, as well as to our ally, the African National Congress, but also to the people of the Northwest. We've lost a real dedicated servant of the people. We can track his commitment to the people of the Northwest when he was still in a unit called Community Liaison in the department then led by MEC Gordon Kegakilwe. He then proceeded to work with the late executive mayor of the then Bophirima district, Ntate Govan Lebelo. In all these responsibilities, he showed commitment to the people of the Northwest. And lately then the ANC and the Alliance then deployed him to government. He was one of the committed comrades, a committed cadre, not only to the organization, but he was committed to his studies, he was committed to his community, but most importantly, he will never allow a matter remain unresolved in any area where he was deployed. We are losing Comrade Gordon at a time when we have just received the report of the Auditor General. And in the last week, we were working with him to generate a proposal for the Alliance, which was going to look at the intervention. We had developed what we call a 4-stage intervention to normalize the situation in our municipalities. So in his memory, we are going to pursue the Alliance to agree to that 4-stage intervention in our municipalities. But secondly, we must note that those who had committed themselves to loot the municipalities of our province, they always see him as an enemy, precisely because he was opposed to the looting of resources of our municipalities. And to a family to the African National Congress, we convey our heartfelt condolences. And we urge all the people of the Northwest to give Comrade Gordon a befitting farewell.
Thank you so much. That was the provincial chairperson of SACP here in the Northwest, General Smuts Matshe here. But in short, both men that I've just spoken to are summarizing or saying one thing in common, which is that they have lost a great leader. But it's also saying something quite important, saying that in memory of the late MEC Gordon Kegakilwe, they will continue to ensure that they fight corruption and looting of state resources, including money. So, studio, that's where we're going to leave it for now. It's back to you.
And with that, we come to the end of the agenda.